Gregory, on my word, we will not carry coals.
No, for then we should be colliers.
I mean, when we be collared, we will draw.
A, while you live, draw your neck out of the collar.
I strike quickly, being moved.
But thou art not quickly moved to strike.
A dog of the house of the Montagues moves me.
To move is to stir, and to be valiant is to stand. Therefore, if thou art moved, thou runnest away.
A dog of that house shall move me to stand. I will take the wall of any man or maid of the Montagues.
That shows thee a weak slave, and the weakest goes to the wall.
'Tis true, and therefore women, being the weakest vessels, are ever thrust to the wall. Therefore I will push Montague's men from the wall, and thrust his maids to the wall.
The quarrel is between our masters and us, their men.
All one. I will show myself a tyrant. When I have fought with the men, I will be civil with the maids, and cut off their heads.
The heads of maids?
Ay, the heads of the maids were their maiden heads, taken in what sense thou wilt.
They must take it in the sense that they feel it.
Me they shall feel while I am able to stand. If this known, I am a pretty piece of flesh.
'Tis well thou art not fish. If thou hast, thou hast been poor John. Draw thy tool, here comes the house of Montague.
My naked weapon is out. Quarrel, I will bank thee.
How, turn thy back and run?
Fear me not.
No, Mary, I fear thee.
Let us take the law of our side. Let them begin.
I will frown as I pass by, and let them take it as they list.
Nay, as they dare. I will bite my thumb at them, which is a disgrace if they bear it.
Do you bite your thumb at us, sir?
I do bite my thumb, sir.
Do you bite your thumb at us, sir?
Is it the law of our side if I say yea?
No.
I bite my thumb at you, sir, but I do bite my thumb.
Do you quarrel, sir?
Quarrel, sir? No, sir.
But if you do, sir, I am for you. I am as good as man as you.
No better.
Well, sir.
Say better, here comes one of my master's kinsmen.
Yes, better, sir. You lie. Draw if you be men. Gregory, remember thy washing blow.
Heartfuls, smoker swords, you don't know what you do.
What art thou drawn among these heartless hinds? Turn thee, Benvolio, look upon thy death.
I do but keep the peace. Put up thy sword, or manage it to part these men with thee.
What, John? And talk of peace? I hate the word as I hate all Montagues, and thee. Have at thee, coward.
Cause villain partisans, strike, beat them down, down with the Capulets, down with the Montagues.
My sword, I say. Old Montague comes to flourish his blade in spite of me.
Thou villain, Capulet, hold me not, let me go.
Thou shalt not stir one foot to seek a foe.
Rebellious subjects, enemies to peace, profaners of this neighbor-stained steel, will they not hear what ho? You men, you beasts, that quench the fire of your pernicious rage, with purple fountains issuing from your veins, on pain of torture, from those bloody hands, you mistempered weapons to the ground. And hear the sentence of your moved prince, 3 civil brawls, bred of an airy word by the old Capulet Montague, have thrice disturbed the quiet of our streets and made Verona's ancient cities cast by their grave beseeming ornaments, to wield old partisans in hand, as old, cankered with peace, to part with your cankered hate. If ever you disturb our streets again, your lives shall pay the forfeit of peace. For this time, all the rest depart away. You Capulet shall go along with me, and Montague come this afternoon, to know our father, pleasure in this case. To old Freetown, our common judgment place. Once more, on pain of death, all men depart.
Here were the servants of your adversary, and yours, close fighting ere I did approach. I drew to part them, and the instant came the fiery Tybalt with the sword prepared, which, as he breathed defiance to my ears, he swung about his head and cut the winds, who, nothing hurt withal, hissed him in scorn. While we were interchanging thrusts and blows, came more and more, and fought on part and part, till the prince came who parted either part.
Oh, where's Romeo? Saw you him today? I'm glad he was not at this fray.
Madam, an hour before the worshipped sun peered An hour before the worshipped sun peered forth the golden window of the east. A troubled mind drave me to walk abroad, where underneath the grove of sycamore that westward rooteth from the city side. So early walking did I see your son. Towards him I made, but he was aware of me, and stole into the covert of the wood. I am measuring his affections by my word, which then the most sought where most must not be found.
Many a morning hath he then evil. Louder, just. Many a morning he there be seen, with tears augmenting the fresh morning's dew, adding to the clouds more clouds with his deep sigh, but also soon all the archeering sun. Should in the farthest east begin to draw the shady curtains from Aurora's bed, away from the light steals home my heavy sun, and private in his chamber pants himself. Shut up his windows, locks fair daylight out, and makes himself an artificial night. Black and portentous must his humor prove, unless good counsel may cause this remove.
Have you importuned him by any means?
Both by myself and many other friends. But he, his own affections' counselor, is to himself, I will not say how true, but to himself so secret and so close, so far from sounding and discovery, as is the bud bit with an envious worm. Ere he can spread his sweet leaves to the air, or dedicate his beauty to the sun, could we but learn where from hence his sorrow grows, we would be as willing giving the cure as I know.
See where he comes, so please step aside, on him with grievance.
If thou wert so happy by thy stay, to hear true shrift, come, madam, what's away?
Our prison,
Is the day so young?
but new struck none.
I me, sad hours seem long. Is that my father, and so fast?
It was. What sadness lengthens Romeo's hours?
That which, having, seems makes them short.
In love?
Out.
Of love?
Out of her favor, or I am in love.
Alas, that love so gentle in his view should be so tyrannous and rough in proof.
Alas, that love, whose view is muffled still, should without eyes see pathway to his will. Where should we dine? Oh me, what flower is there? Yet tell me not, for I have heard it all. There is so much to do with hate, with more with love. Why, then, O burling Rome, O love hate, O anything of nothing first create, O heavy lightness, serious vanity, mishappens chaos of well-seeming forms, feathers of lead, bright smoke, cold fire, and sick health. Still waking sleep, and is not what it is. This love feel I, this feel no love in this. Dost thou not laugh?
No, because I'd rather weep.
Good heart at what?
At thy good heart's oppression.
Why such is love's transgression? Grief of my own lie heavy in my breast, which thou wilt propagate, to have it pressed with more of thine. Doth add more grief to too much of mine own. Love is a smoke made with flumes of sight, being punned, a fire sparkling in lovers' eyes, being filled, a sea malnourished with lovers' tears. What is it else? A madness most discreet, a choking gall, and a preserving sweet. Farewell, my clothes.
And if you leave me, so you do me wrong.
Tut, I have lost myself. I am not here. This is not Romeo. He's somewhere else.
Tell me in sadness, who is they you love?
What? Shall I groan and tell thee?
Groan, why no? But sadly tell me who.
Bid a sick man in sadness make his will. A word ill urged to one that is so ill. In sadness, cousin, I do love a woman.
I am so near when I suppose you love.
A right good markman. She's a fair I love.
A right fair mark, fair cause is soonest hit.
Well, in that hit you miss. Not be missed. With Capilatero her halt, dine wit. And strong proof of charity well armed. From love's weak childish bow she lives unharmed. She will not stay in seed of lump terms, nor bride that encounter of piling eyes, nor ope her lap to seducing gold. Oh, she's a rich in beauty, only poor. That when she dies, with beauty die her store.
Then she hath sworn that she will still live chaste.
Your heart, and in the spurling make her huge waist. For beauty starve for her severity. Cut beauty off from all posterity. She is too fair, too wisely too fair, to merit bliss by making me despair. She heart for her to love, and in that woe, I live die. and live to tell it now.
Be ruled by me, forget to think of her.
Oh, teach me how I should forget to think.
By giving liberty unto thine eyes, examine other beauties.
Tis the way to call hers was it in question more. These happy masks that kiss fair ladies' brows. Being black puts us in mind, they hide the fair. Darkened blind cannot forget the treasure of her eyesight lost. Show me a mistress that is passing fair, that is though her beauty serve but as a note, where I may read who passed that pass fair. Farewell. Can't not teach me to forget.
I'll pay that doctrine, or else die in dead.